goes to probation. It goes to the shop.
Right, so there's no punishments.
They would get them from the beginning, so it's the plea, the thing of the work, the stipulation.
Thank you.
The file has to be ordered.
Judge, it's a little chilly on my boat there.
What?
A little chilly on my boat.
No, we do not do that here.
Have to wear a beanie.
And there's a reason.
Like a baby whale. No, that's not.
Deputy Laura, do you?
Jason.
I don't need it. Do you need it?
No.
It's always something you want to do.
What did it look like? Yeah. I have a little. I didn't drag in crouching tiger. I didn't tiger crouching dragon.
But he was upset that the guy ripped his back. His body was still actually still so he was so good.
It's pretty good of a whole state. So close.
Oh, I think I already signed it.
I have
It's not like he had skipped the I'm not asking for shit. Did he upgrade to do the attempted robbery with the repeated or
I didn't get one.
Deputy Laura, configure this to Vashon.
That's just fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. Robert, are you in trial next week? Well, not next week, the week of September 8th,
I think I'm in trial Thursday, starting Thursday.
but not the week of September 8th.
Yeah, absolutely. Juvenile.
I may be on your panel.
You'll do. I was. Absolutely not. I'm gonna have her educate the jury. I need you to brush up on the old geese charge.
Okay.
Get that definition, would you?
Oh, they have a health talk. So on August 27th, from noon to 1, it's supposed to be International Overdose Awareness Month. So if anyone who's interested.
Judge, this week I will remind you every day that you have an appointment on Monday.
I remember. And speaking of that, let me find the vows.
Yeah. That's. Chances to get there.
All right, Deputy Laura, I'm sending you an email.
All of it.
Whatever you want. You know, Judge,
That's it.
I know that candy corn has a bad reputation, but I had a full bag this weekend.
Wait, what?
The candy corn. It's already out. I love it.
For
The one
me,
made with honey. That one's my favorite.
who here loves candy corn?
I love candy corn. I like the pumpkin.
Thank you, Renee. I see your expression.
Has to be the mood for it. Yeah.
The first time I tried candy corn, it's like, this is just sugar.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I can dye my own sugar.
Like section by section, like the white section first, then the orange, and then the yellow. Then the pumpkins were good. I had a mixture, and then there's the one with the little chocolate in the bottom. Oh my goodness, so good.
That's just, you know, I love sweets as much as the next person, but that's just too much for me. Is anyone ready?
Yeah.
Antonio Garcia, page 11, pull down.
It's a violation.
All right, the state.
Thank you.
And Jason, I believe you talked with Luis Martinez about Antonio Garcia. That was the one with the violation report. All right, Norma. When is Luis going to be available?
He didn't say, Judge, he just said he would do that.
Where? All right, come forward, sir. We're gonna recall your case for Thursday. If your attorney is still gonna be in trial,
Thursday?
yes, if he's gonna still be in trial, I'll let him know to contact Ms. Ferguson on the 27th.
Okay, can I, make it's a question. You asked me to do the support things. And every day since I left from here, they have me set up for an in-person assessment for lifetime. But every day since I left from here, I keep calling them. I've never got a call
No, that's
back.
lifetime, but your sober support meetings are not associated with lifetime. So-
You had informed me that they had that available, but I guess they're waiting for my in-person before they
Mhm.
call back.
Okay, well, you should be doing your sober support meetings wherever you can do them. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, so we're gonna recall him for Thursday and we'll see if your attorney is available at that time.
Also, my job offers wellness programs. And I believe one of them is a drug thing. Would that be acceptable to the
You'll need
court?
to speak with your attorney about that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So they're gonna recall you for Thursday and we'll see if your attorney will be available.
And he would contact me or,
He'll contact the court and let us know if he's still in trial.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too, thank you. Anyone else ready? That's Jenny Tim.
Page 11.
One down, Judge. All right, on that one, that can come back on the 8th. Ms. Ferguson? Yes, ma'am. The 8th. September. For Jenny too? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, so. Council. Oh, that's what I said. Huh.
What we're gonna do with this one.
All right, then what we'll do is we'll reset it.
Okay.
Norma? I need a 45-day reset on Noah Nelum. He's in another county and he's been deemed incompetent. Okay.
Stop it. Well, that's hilarious.
You get it?
Thank you for reading. I wouldn't know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look over here.
All right, who's here on Manuel Rodriguez?
Right now, we don't have a date.
All right, and is there an application?
There you go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008497 State versus Manuel Rodriguez. Could I have parties announce?
Tony Adonis on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes,
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
we have that.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Abrams, this is an application.
Thank you.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you are giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering a plea to this cause, you could be deported or not allowed re-entry into the United States or naturalization if it's determined that you are not a citizen? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state would oppose your application for deferred adjudication if there were one. And the state recommends community supervision. And there's to be $60 to DPS for testing. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, and VIP live. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right. And state, with regards to jail time, do you have any objections to GPS as opposed to jail time?
No.
All right. Thank you, state. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of written witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Please, Your Honor.
Anything that you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I would point out that this case has been pending for quite a while, and he's had no violations that have come across indicating that he's in any way violating the admission interlock order. He's also been on monitor since released on bond for some apparent reason, and he has no violations on that either. We would ask the court he is working full time. Yeah, he does stocking for, is it Walmart? Sam's, I'm sorry. Sam's Club, and he is employed full time. We would ask the court to follow the agreement.
All right. So do you have any children?
I have a boy, he's 24.
Okay, any grandchildren?
Not that I know.
Hopefully, he would tell you.
Yes, I hope.
All right. So it's obvious to the court that you have an alcohol problem because you're here for your 3rd DWI. You're one of those people who cannot drink at all. I don't know anybody that I've ever represented, and probably counsel anybody that you've ever represented who will say, you know what? After I get off at work, I'm going to go have a meal and I'm going to drink myself to intoxication, then drive and kill somebody. Nobody ever, have you ever had anybody to say, nobody ever says that. You know what ends up happening? You will represent a client sometime who has gone out, had a meal, drank alcohol, is intoxicated, hits somebody, kills somebody, or injures them, and then they come to court crying about how sorry they are. So you are one of those people who cannot drink alcohol at all. And you should have learned that at the 1st DWI and the 2nd DWI. And now we're here with the 3rd.
I'll make one sober.
Well, congratulations. You know, it's one day at a time.
I'm doing right now.
People, places, and things. All right.
I lost 25 pounds thanks to it.
Oh, see? Well, I don't even drink. I don't know why. It doesn't help me, but okay. Well-
I'm looking forward to doing better, so
So how are you maintaining your sobriety? What are you doing?
I'm working and that's keeping my eye on that. I work 12:30 to 9 and I don't even think about drinking.
Well, here's the thing, because at some point hopefully we all will retire and you will have free time. So you're gonna have to figure out how do you maintain your sobriety when you have a lot of free time. You understand?
Yes, I hear it.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be $60 restitution to DPS. All right. So with regards to DWIs statutory, you have to do 10 days in the Bexar County Jail or something else, right? So here are your choices. You can do your 10 days in the Bexar County Jail. It'll start today. Or I can keep you on GPS. And if you're going to be working, it will be partial GPS, and I'll do partial GPS for 20 days. The reason why I'm doing 20 days other than the normal 30 that I usually do is because that he's been on GPS for a while.
Thank you.
So what do you prefer?
Like GPS.
All right, there's to be 20 days partial GPS in lieu of the 10 days at Bexar County Jail. And that's for employment only. So what that means is if you're driving down the street, then, and you see Burger King or something, you're like, you know what, it's right next door. Let me stop there. You're not allowed to do that. You're only allowed for 20 days to go from work to home and work to home. You understand?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
All right. And for the record, I'm giving him the 20 days partial GPS in lieu of 10 days at the Bexar County Jail due to several reasons. One, my understanding, the 4th floor flooded. That water came down at South Tower. So there's probably mold or something behind the walls. I don't know if they dried it out yet. And there are, I'm not sure if they still have the recluse spider outbreak over there. And there is also COVID. All right, so that is why I'm not doing it, and I have to put it on the record.
Okay. We need
All
one of
right.
those three would be enough.
There's be the VIP Live, DWI Education course. State, how long did you want ignition interlock? All right, ignition interlock for half the term. 200 hours of community service restitution. So you're gonna have to do 200 hours of community service restitution, or I will deduct an hour for every sober support meeting you complete. Field visits, 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else?
Oh, the GPS, that gonna be, is that gonna, the fees gonna wait?
Yes.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, man.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Ms. Abrams, we can do a TAP evaluation out of custody.
Okay.
I mean, it seems that he is maintaining his sobriety, but, and if you could let them know, please don't let that interfere with his work. If he can do it by Zoom, great. All right, did you, I'm sorry.
One question. On the work on the doing my community service, will y'all send me somewhere to go do my community service? Do I-
Probation will let you know. So you have a
Okay.
choice. You can do the 200 hours community service restitution, which it's hot. They're probably gonna have you outside picking up trash or something. Or you can work on your sobriety and do a sober support meeting. So if you were to do 200 sober support meetings, then your community service hours will be deemed satisfied. So it's up to you.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. To be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. Whatever you do, do not stop reporting, do not fall off by the wayside and we don't know where you are. If for some reason you think you're about to take a drink, pick up the phone, you can call your probation officer and you know what they're gonna tell me? Hey, he's saying that he may take a drink and I'm gonna have a compliance hearing for you to come in to see what we can do to get you past that point. You understand? But if you just disappear, you can't help somebody who disappears and won't help themselves. You understand? All right, probation, we'll go over conditions with you. All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am. Ted Kalunga, page 1, 16 on Judge. Judge, I'll be back.
All right, thank you. All right, Ted Cantu Kalunga. Hello. Hi. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Well, today is your plea deadline date. So is this going to be a jury trial?
Not yet.
I mean, it is unless you all have worked out something.
We are in the process, Judge.
Well, Judge, Mr. Bird brought some information to me, on this setting about a civil suit with the victim and the defendant. And he's gonna supply that information to me. I need to contact the victim on that because it seems that it would be damaging or possibly very, useful for us to go forward on the case. So I don't mind setting it all for trial. If, everyone, I can check that out and determine whether we're gonna proceed forward with the case or not, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
I need a jury trial date on this case. How long do y'all expect it to last?
I mean, if you want to trial on this, Judge, it's probably 2 days, 3 days at most.
November 12th.
All right, November 12th will be your jury trial date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse.
Okay.
All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, ma'am. Roxanne Gonzalez is 1 3 down.
Judge,
Yes.
before, I'd like to, if you don't mind, I'll
Hi.
introduce you to Melissa. This
Hello.
is gonna be the next first chair of the 187th. Judge Boyd.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Well, welcome.
Well, thank
We are a slow running court, so normally we don't have that many cases. We're rarely in trial. Did I say that with a straight face?
I think I said the
I got
exact thing.
Thank you.
You got it.
I was like, the cat's out of bag on that. On YouTube, everybody knows.
Well, welcome to the 187th.
I'm excited.
And she,
Just look forward to getting to know everybody and talking to you and whenever we have time.
Okay, awesome.
but she'll be back, I think, sometime this week, either maybe tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah, I'd
but-
love to- so I can get
Okay.
an idea of schedule and how things run. So I'll be down
Yeah.
as soon as I can get some of my intake resolved before I
Okay.
come over.
All right, awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to meet everybody.
Yeah.
This is everybody.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Roxanne Gonzalez.
Defense counsel said here, here.
Okay. So where is she?
He asked me that he got in contact with her and told her to come here.
All right, Roxanne Gonzalez. All right, could you make an announcement in the hallway for Roxanne Crystal Gonzalez, please?
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you let defense counsel know that a judge's warrant is going to be issued, and if she makes an appearance, the court will reconsider. And is she out there? All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 00373 State versus Roxanne Gonzalez. This hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 2:09 p.m. The defendant has not made an appearance. And Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Judge.
All right. And Ms. Ferguson, did the attorney let her know to be here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Judge, we're asking for, I guess, is it Bob Richard or judge's warrant?
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant. If she makes an appearance, the court will reconsider. Is there anyone else?
We have 3, 5, 6 down, Gilbert Avalo. Defense counsel's asking if they can email probably for tomorrow. He gets this notice today.
All right, Gilbert Avalos. If you'll come forward, please. Hello. All right, so your attorney is stating that they didn't have notice today of this setting. So we're gonna recall you for tomorrow. Are you employed?
No.
All right, so we're gonna recall for you tomorrow. And if you'll sign the reset form, then you're excused. And thank you for dressing appropriately. All right, just stand there and they'll give you a reset form. Yes. Oh, it is, it's not a, it's usually used when for me personally, I don't want to forfeit the bond. One, because the attorney is not here. And two, sometimes maybe someone doesn't have a notice of something, and it's easier if I do a judge's form as opposed to forfeiting the bond. Because if I forfeit the bond, then sometimes the bondsman or, you know what, you've already forfeited the bond. I don't want to be on the bond anymore. And then they'd have to find another bondsman and pay again. And I don't like doing that. Anyone else?
I guess on page 9. James Ross, first one sentence. The defense counsel is asking if you can do the call for tomorrow. They told me from the daughter school. She needs to be picked up.
All right. So Deputy Laura,
Yes, sir.
if you'll let Mr. Ross, James Ross.
He's out here, Jim.
All right, Mr. Ross, we're gonna recall you for tomorrow. Your attorney had a medical emergency, a medical family emergency.
Yeah, I found it.
All right, anyone else ready?
Page 9, down, Daniel Country. The defense counsel said he did not receive notice. I don't know if the defense notice that might.
Well, his client is listed as a fugitive.
Daniel.
Daniel Cantu?
No, he didn't.
His client already has a warrant.
Page 9, page 9, down.
All right, anyone else?
Yes, there's page 11, 6 down. Ryan Rios. He's
Yes.
here. The defense counsel is still with the.
All right, when do you want to reset it?
I can bring it back on the 15.
All right, Ryan Rios, if you'll come forward, please.
Ryan, this is your paper. Your attorney's come here.
All right, we're gonna bring you back on September 15th. Your attorney is out ill, okay?
Okay,
Are you in school or anything?
no,
Employed?
I'm trying to get a new job.
All right, if for some reason you obtain employment before that date,
Yeah, and then I got,
you can call in and we can have you present by Zoom since it's for a restitution hearing, okay?
okay.
All right, thank you.
Would I get it on,
You're gonna get a reset form.
would I get it on email?
Your attorney will be able to give it to you.
Grab a pen, and 5 words at the pen.
All right, Norma, who else?
I have. Philip Sanchez is a plea.
Everything.
All right, Philip Sanchez. And counsel, are there applications?
Yes, Your Honor, for probation.
All right, probation, there's an application in this case. Court is calling 2025 CR 008548 State versus Philip Adrian Sanchez. Could I have parties announced?
Warrants passed to the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Sanchez.
And are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
That is correct, Your Honor, yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Sanchez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive the enhancement proceed solely on UCW of the felony conviction.
No objection, Your Honor.
Sorry. All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with unlawfully carrying of a weapon with a felony conviction. As a second-degree felony, range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Judge.
Sir, has anyone threatened, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that if for any reason it's determined that you're not a US citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, not allowed re-entry into the United States, and denied naturalization?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his rights to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There be 200 hours of for a term of 4 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm seeing if everybody's awake.
Yes.
And that there be 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Into the offense as charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers what has been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection by defense counsel.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
we're asking the court to follow the agreement, Your Honor. There's issues with the case in terms of the evidence linking to a certain degree. But my client does wish for the plea agreement to be accepted by the court. It's my understanding he has a hold as well. So we're asking that the court just follow the agreements for the community supervision judge.
Here's the thing, when people don't want you anymore, they don't want you anymore. If somebody is cheating on you, then you have 2 choices to make. Either you accept it, or either you say, you know what? This is not what I think a relationship is. I'm going to leave. You do not put a gun to your head and threaten to kill yourself. And now you have a revocation hearing that's scheduled
It's yes, Your
for
Honor.
parole. Now that's what's happening to you, and you have this case. So are you still in a relationship with her?
Right now, I mean, we're talking, but not really, no.
Okay, that's gonna be a no for the court, so I can tell you right now, I'm gonna order no contact with her. Because obviously that is not a good relationship for either party. Anytime someone threatens to kill themselves because somebody's cheating or somebody wants to leave them,
I was pretty drunk, man.
I don't know anybody. Here's the thing, who gets so intoxicated that they will put a gun to their own head.
Dating, right?
See, and so that's not a relationship for you. And I think your loved ones probably feel the same way. Do y'all have any children together?
No.
And then that's the other thing. When you go to prison, I don't know why people expect for people to wait for them. Nobody's under any obligation, I'm supposed to put my life on hold for 3 years because you did something silly and you're in prison. No, nobody has to do that. If somebody decides to do that, hey, great. But they're not obligated to. Life goes on when you're behind bars. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you employed?
Not no more.
Well, I mean, previously, were you
Yes.
employed? Doing what?
With Millburger.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Millburger, mission.
Oh, yeah.
And do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am. They're all grown.
Any grandchildren?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
She's about to be 1 next month on the 4th.
All right. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty and states you may be excused. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's $1,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And there's to be no contact with Jackie, Jackie, Vega, Vega. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna order anger management. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. Probation, is there anything else?
Did you order a tap evaluation?
All right, we can do, you know what, we can do a MIC evaluation and TAP evaluation in custody.
Your Honor, if I may be heard on that.
Yes.
I know that he does have a hold, and I do know that he was maybe anticipating expediting this process by, you know, waiving his right to trial and taking the plea offered by the state, so we can answer to the charges in the other jurisdiction. Judge, foreseeably, I think that if those evaluations are in custody, it's going to keep him here in custody with the recluse spiders, the mold, and the water issues longer, and then he still has to go as he has a hold to answer to those. So we would ask.
I thought he was on parole.
It's a hold.
Yes.
It's my understanding it's
It's federal probation, it's for this.
federal hold, Your Honor,
Federal
on
hold.
probation.
Oh, so he has a federal case.
Yeah, it's my understanding. He clarified that. He did say he had a hold, but it seems like it's a federal hold within that jurisdiction. So I know the feds are waiting for this matter to be resolved to see if they're going to revoke or to keep him on probation federally, which our hopes are that, you know, if he's on probation here, they can be on probation as well with the feds and
Well, what I
escape.
can say, usually it's probably best for him to be evaluated for competency, so the feds can say he's getting help for mental health. But if you are requesting that the MIC and TAP evaluation be out of custody because he has the federal hold, the court will do that unless there's some objections. Probation, your thoughts?
No, that's fine, but we can move outside of that.
All right,
Thank you.
so that'll be done out of custody. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, me too.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So this is what ends up happening. When people go to prison or if they end up getting revoked, they forget about their probation. And then what ends up happening, a motion to revoke is filed. Then they have this pending. If they decide to continue you, do not forget about this probation.
Yes, ma'am.
So the first thing you need to do if you're released is to check in with probation. And if they do revoke you, you need to speak to your attorney, because then maybe there's something else that can be done with this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Anyone else ready?
Yeah, I have a very honest for free.
All right, is there anything else ready other than this? So I can give probation a chance to go over his conditions. So anyway, you will see sometimes people will plead no contest.
Yes.
And not just sometimes, a lot of times, everybody wants their client to plead no contest. Sometimes this is what happens. Maybe when I was a defense attorney, sometimes it's the fact that your client will say, you know what, I want to agree to this, but I am not pleading guilty, right? And then sometimes the legal reason for doing it is because maybe you have a case. For example, if there's a DWI in an accident, then there are restitution that's owed. And usually, sometimes it's a lot of money, sometimes it's not a lot of money. But when it's a lot of money and they have civil suits that are happening on the civil side, they will say things, you'll have your client plead no contest, because if they plead guilty, the only thing they have to do is take that guilty verdict next door. And then the only issue is the amount. But if they plead no contest, then what can end up happening is they can still go over to the civil side and fight whether or not they're responsible. And
Yeah, if she wants something, yeah.
so basically a no contest plea, you're not saying you're guilty, you're not saying you're not guilty, you're just not fighting the charges against you. Yeah. Well, it depends. Sometimes if they have misdemeanor cases that are pending, sometimes the state will take those in consideration. And even though it's being taken in consideration, depending on how it's taken, it could still stand as a guilty verdict for the misdemeanor. And then sometimes what will end up happening, if it's something that's out of county, then the prosecutors will talk to the prosecutors out of county and they'll see if they can do something globally where, okay, he's doing this here, so we'll just dismiss our case. You see that a lot sometimes when it's, if somebody is sentenced to a charge here and it's a lot of time, then maybe the other county is like, we don't want them coming here because it's expensive. All right, Josh, Jose Yanez.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
sixth grade. Her story.
And probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2023 CR 8715 State versus Jose Yanez. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett for the state, Your Honor.
Charles Butcher for the case.
And are you Jose Yanez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Yanez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And is he applying for deferred adjudication or regular probation?
It's a deferred case, Judge,
Okay.
for the state.
All right, so they're applying for deferred. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes,
I have the other one. They just did too. Did you understand it?
yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I did.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're charged with failure to stop and render aid. Just 1 second. All right. All right, so it's been indicted as a state failure to stop and render aid with a moving vehicle with an accident that was reasonably likely to result in injury or death. The range of punishment for that is up to a $5,000 fine, up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, or up to 5 years in the prison. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
No.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you potentially up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail or up to 5 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, and he was.
Mr. Yanez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your, oh, I'm so sorry, because they changed the paperwork. All right, did you understand that if you are not a citizen, by entering into a plea in this case, you could potentially be deported from the United States, not allowed re-entry or naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to Salvador Garcia. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
It is one.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
We don't have any of those motions.
All right, outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. And state, did you all initial this?
I did initially.
All right, thank you. I'm having a problem reading that. That's okay. There's to be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, and the driver's safety course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence? Any objection?
No.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
A number of things. Basically, what I want noted is that Mr. Lanas was only 21 years old the day of this incident. This is his first offense. He has no priors. And the day of incident was August 28th of 2021, and the indictment was filed quite a bit later. And as far as the probation term, I think we had a little bit of well, we weren't too sure. We think if it's just a bodily injury case, it's a state jail felony is the maximum wage punishment. From my review of the discovery, this man didn't use an ambulance. Mr. Lanas did return to the scene, gave an oral report to the officers, and he wasn't arrested at the scene. It wasn't until later his girlfriend got in an accident. That's how he got caught and found out that there was this indictment. So with that in mind, that this is his first offense. He hasn't had any other accidents since. It's probably the best I could tell you about his punishment.
So are you employed in school? What are you doing?
I am not employed anymore.
So what do you do?
I'm trying to apply to go back to college. I stopped to.
All right, are you trying to apply or have you applied?
I have applied.
All right, so have you received an acceptance?
Nothing yet.
Where have you applied?
To Northwest Vista.
Okay. And when did you apply?
This was in July.
Okay. This July?
Mhm.
That's keeping things a little bit late.
Yeah.
Because don't they have
So
deadlines?
I I stopped going to college to pursue like music.
And how's that going?
It's going all right. It's just I just kind of wanted to just go back to school.
When you say pursue music, how are you pursuing music?
Like I play the drums for a band.
Oh, what's the name of the band?
It's called Lead Hate.
Let Hate?
Lead Hate.
Oh, lead.
Yeah.
Okay, like lead foot, lead hate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's supposed to be like slow heavy metal music.
okay. I've never heard of slow, heavy metal music. I love all types of music, so I love being educated.
So
But-
it's like, you know, Black Sabbath,
Yes,
Ozzy Osbourne. It's kind of
I
like
wear black Sabbath.
it's like that, just like physically heavier and much slower.
So not that heavy.
Yeah, pretty much not as heavy.
Okay. All right. So since you're not pursuing that anymore and you're not in school and you're not working, what do you spend your time doing?
Practicing my drum set, taking care of my grandpa at home.
I'm sure your grandfather wants you to do
Oh,
more.
yeah, he does.
So you're gonna have to do more.
Yes.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Oh, just as a side note, why didn't you just stop? If you would have just stopped, we wouldn't even be here.
I know. I was like 5 years ago. I was just a big
So you were
shock.
just like,
It
oh my gosh.
was just like, oh my God, like I was just so scared and shocked that I had to go let my boss at Chick-fil-A know, and then I came back to the scene.
Okay. All right, the court will sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication.
Mhm.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or enrollment in a university within 45 days.
Mhm.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. So probation, he can either be enrolled full-time in college or have employment.
Okay.
And for this court, I'm not going to require you to be enrolled in college the way I was enrolled in college.
Mhm.
Because each semester I would take 21 to 24 hours because it was cheaper. So you need to take at least 8 hours a semester, you understand?
Mhm.
For it to count with the court.
Yeah.
All right, there's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. That will be deemed satisfied once you complete the driver safety course. And does anyone know if there's restitution to the complainant?
Judge, we reviewed this case with the prior DA, and also Chick-fil-A had insurance on this accident. And that was in other words, the civil matter regarding the car accident was settled.
Okay,
So there's likely not going to be any further restitution to the complainant.
there's to be restitution, if any, to Salvador Garcia and no contact with Salvador Garcia. There's to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. And Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset for a restitution hearing. And if you all discover that there's no restitution, if you bring it to the court before then, there'll be no need for a restitution hearing. Okay. September 25th. I'm sorry, State, you may be excused. Did you review the probation? Is there anything else?
No, good.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Just a question. So does that have to be for the one or the other, like the school or the job? It has to be one or the other or both?
One or the other.
Okay, I was just curious.
But let me just tell you, in this court, if it's going to be one or the other for you, then that means you're a full-time student. And for this court, full-time student means at least 8 hours per semester.
Mhm.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's anything you need or you have any questions about anything, let probation know. If you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Mhm.
All right, just have a seat, and probation will go over the conditions with you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you, Judge Wood.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other issue? Monica has a client. I think this will come in next.
Anyone else who's ready?
Yes, but it's Rodney Brown, something two down. Mr. Baker is actually to get the call for tomorrow, but what it was. That's put it on its calendar. Today.
Rodney Brown. Hello, sir. We're going to recall your case for tomorrow. Your attorney, there was a slight miscommunication and he thinks you're set for tomorrow instead of today. So we'll bring you back tomorrow, okay? Oh, what's going to end up happening is tomorrow your attorney will let me know. Because your attorney will have to present that to the court. Oh, he's going to contact you tomorrow. He'll be here. All right, thank you. Sometimes Odyssey is off and attorneys are not getting notices. All right, who else?
I have Mr. Ortega. Six down.
All right, who's here on Ruiz Ortega?
That's me, Judge.
All righty. Is he here?
He's right in the box.
Oh, he needs to come down. Hi, how's it going?
Well, thank you.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
I just got the disclosure, the discovery acknowledgement, Judge. It's very voluminous.
Mhm.
I don't know how many entries, but it's very thick. There's a lot of medical records in it, and I need to go through it. This is the first setting we have, so I just conferred with Mr. Garhan, and we signed the discovery acknowledgement, and we just need a reset to review all the discovery.
All right. So you've signed an acknowledgement?
We did, Judge, and already filed it with the court.
So how much time are you requesting?
It's pretty big, and I have a lot of cases, so 60 days will be good.
See, you asked for the world. See, I thought he was gonna ask for 90 and I was gonna say, okay. But
I'll do 90. I think 90.
but since he asked for 60, no, based upon what I can see, the nature of the charge, I understand there's probably a lot of medical records.
Right.
So Ms. Ferguson, if I could have a 60-day reset for the defense attorney to review discovery.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
October 23rd.
All right, and State, do you think you'll be prepared to tender an offer at that date or no?
And in the state rule.
All right, what offer will we do on that date as well, Ms. Ferguson?
October,
23rd.
yeah, I'm here. Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else? Do you have any questions, sir?
No.
All right, thank you. That was a long pause. It's like, no. All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes. Do you need me to sign anything?
Thank you. Thankfully, I'm staff, Your Honor.
All right, have a good
Can I
one.
be excused?
Yes,
Good seeing you.
you too.
Bye.
Is there anyone else who's ready?
Yes, Richard, Ibanez, page 3A.
Oh, you'll have to talk to them. So that some of them will ask to be paused because, for example, you can't have a defense attorney who has 1,000 cases pending because then they can't represent anyone. So it really depends on the defense attorney, and we don't have enough attorneys. So how many cases would you say you usually have?
Handle, like throughout the year or per month or just at
I'm
one
trying
time?
to figure out how heavy is your caseload?
Okay, if obviously fluctuates, and sometimes I'll get a client with multiple cases too, so that kind of does skew a bit. But I would say at any given time, over 100 to 110 cases. Where you resolve some, then you get assigned new cases, so that constantly is in flux, yeah.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002-899 State versus Richard Ibanez. Can I have parties announced?
Lawrence knows for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Ibanez.
Oh, Deputy Laura, could you move it to the end? And are you Mr. Ibanez? All right. Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
And probation, this is an application.
Okay.
And Mr. Ibanez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Okay. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ibanez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
You're charged with theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a $10,000 fine and up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct.
Mr. Ibanez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you have been represented?
Yes, yes, I am.
Did you understand if you were not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, not allowed to re-enter into the United States and be denied naturalization?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine State recommends deferred adjudication and they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 009645. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both
Yes,
places?
ma'am.
Oh, you can cross over.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna read
sure.
it again.
All right. You're welcome. Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, and no contact with Mary Escalona. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
Yes.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements
Yes.
and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor.
Anything you would say on behalf of your client?
Respectfully requesting this court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Judge. I know that there was an issue with the U-Haul. My client states that he had lent it out to another person who was supposed to have turned it in. That was probably ill-advised, not the best judgment to rely on someone to carry through his contractual obligation. Needless to say, the truck has been returned to U-Haul as per ADA Megan Galloway. So U-Haul did receive the truck and don't believe there's a restitution amount now as to maybe some of the profits they may have lost out on not having usage of the truck, Judge. There was another case also associated with Mr. Ibanez. He came into court today to answer for the theft charge, and it seems there was a fraudulent use charge that was indicted. Client states that he unfortunately had to resort to dumpster diving to sustain himself. He's fallen on hard times, Judge, but he has indicated he does not have substance use issues or mental health issues. He's just monetarily struggling. We're respectfully asking if the court does follow the agreement that the $1,000 fine be probated, Your Honor. If the court sees fit to recall the warrant for the fraudulent use of possession of identifying information, we'd respectfully request that as well, Judge, please.
All right, and that case taken in consideration?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the
That's it, okay. So, are you employed?
No.
So how are you supporting yourself?
Scavenging for everything that I possibly can,
Well,
just
do
to
you,
eat, just to eat. and
do you
survive.
have a place to live?
I'm working on
So where are you living?
it. I'll try.
Okay. So why did this come about,
You mean
the U-Haul incident?
just someone that I knew said that they needed to use one and borrow one, and I was renting actually from storage. I had a burned storage at that time, and she talked to me and kind of then renting it for them, and next thing I know, I didn't even know. I was told that they was returned with the keys and everything, and a year later when I got arrested, so I really wasn't kind of aware of the situation had been, but I was under the assumed that it had been turned in, and that was the deal, I rented it for them, and that was it.
So do you have any family here?
I have a cousin here. That's where I have a mailing address too.
So where is your hometown?
Here.
No, I mean your hometown. Where were you born and
Oh,
raised?
sorry. Actually, what I mean, I spent a lot of time here. I have a lot of history here.
So is all of your family in Roswell?
No, my mom was in El Paso, and outside of El Paso, a little town called Van Horn.
Mhm.
And that's where my mom is, and that's pretty much all I have.
So is there anything here for you? Because I will tell you, being on probation is difficult or not. I can imagine it's extremely difficult if you don't have a support system and you're telling me you're living out of your vehicle. Maybe, you want to live where family are.
Been considering that, I moved back here from my daughters. And
Well, I asked you, who are your family here, and you didn't mention any daughters. So how old are they?
they're old, they're 18 and 28, but I mean, they don't talk to me anymore. I haven't been,
Why is
I've been a
that?
community, I have no idea.
You
I've
have to
been
know
trying-
why
I've
your
been trying to
children are
figure
not.
that out. Judge, I've asked them and I haven't gotten any reason why.
Well,
Just,
let me ask you this. Were you a good father to them?
yes, ma'am.
And what is your idea of a good father?
Raising.
All right, so that's odd that they wouldn't talk to you.
That's why me and your mother don't talk very well. I'm not sure if it's, I haven't found a reason why. So cheap. I'm still trying to find that out. You're gonna get me emotional. I mean, it's just where I'm at.
So you're saying you raised them, but they won't talk to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, once we got a divorce and stuff, they went with her, but we were still in very good terms when I was in the oil field working and stuff like that. I used to go to El Paso and see them all the time. I worked to stay in their lives, you know what I mean? And it just, at some certain point in time, they stopped talking to me, and I couldn't figure out why. I've always tried to be in their lives, but this time, my ex just kind of said that,
Well, I
wasn't
will
gonna
tell
allow
you,
it.
you're gonna have to start taking a internal, evaluation of your life and find out whether or not being in San Antonio is best for you. If you decide that you want to leave to be near family, if you let probation know, we'll have to do a transfer of your probation to another place. You understand? All right, but in this court, you're gonna have to get employed. You understand? Court is gonna sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's $1,000 fine to be probated. Take in consideration 2025 CR 009645. The warrant should be recalled in that case. There's to be no contact with Mary Escalona. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And here's the thing, you're going to get drug tested. What are you going to be positive for? Here's the thing, just be honest with me and tell me the truth. All right, so
I think,
see, and that's the reason why maybe your children don't have contact with you. So you gotta, here's the thing, when I have someone, sure, once in the blue moon, the person their family was horrible to them. Mother turned their children against them. But usually there are other things that are going on. So there's gonna be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna run a referral to felony drug court, and if you could coordinate that and make sure that he does that, and that's gonna be done out of custody, and you need to make sure that you make that. If you do not, a warrant is gonna be issued for your arrest. You understand?
That sounds good, Your Honor. I'll coordinate with Sean with that as well.
When's the last time you used?
mm,
Tell the truth.
history.
Yesterday?
Well, Your Honor, I know where your concerns are. My concern is that, we're asking the warrant be recalled and the like because my client's vehicle where he's living out of is parked right now. And if he does not answer for that, it's going to be towed and he's going to be in a mess of trouble. So I know that the court may have concerns about a tap in custody, but.
Well, no, I'm thinking about felony drug court. So if you can do me a favor,
Okay.
before he's released today from this courtroom, if somebody can call felony drug court and see maybe if they could schedule an appointment for him tomorrow, or either he can stop over there today because he has his vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
I'll definitely reach out likely to Ms. Zamaron to see if those arrangements can be made, judges.
all right. So there's a referral to felony drug court out of custody, TAP evaluation out of custody. And if not accepted to felony drug court, then he's to return back to court.
Okay.
And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
No.
And I'm sorry, field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No,
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes,
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
yes, I do. Thank you too, very much.
All right, you're welcome. We can go off the record. You're gonna have to make sure that you stay in touch with probation. If you think you're gonna use, you need to pick up the phone and call probation or call somebody. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And I'm so sorry, probation, if you add sober support meetings for him, and we'll start with 60 and 60 days, and then felony drug court will take over from there.
Yes, sir.
So when you leave here, I'm ordering that you do a sober support meeting today. You understand? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So a lot of times I will ask defendants a lot of questions because I want them to be successful on probation. And I try to understand what's going on in their life, because sometimes people don't open up to you about what's going on in their life. And sometimes if you talk to them about other things, then they'll see that it's not so scary and that somebody's just really trying to help them out. So I'm asking that he be seen by felony drug court to help him with his addiction. Hopefully it works. Yes. And for those, I will tell you, usually when people start it, they will tell me it's a hassle going every day. But after a while, they get accustomed to it and they find people who are in the same predicament as they are, and they make friends. Because they always say when you have a drug addiction, you have to change people, places, and things. And when you think about it, that's really hard to do. And how I have to think about it is, for example, I don't drink alcohol because I don't think it tastes good. I don't do drugs. But if you were to tell me to change people, places, and things and say, Stephanie, you've got to start drinking alcohol. You got to find people who are abusing substances and go hang out with them. I'll be like, okay, how do I do this? Where am I meeting these people? How do I fit in? So it's real hard to fit in. Yeah. Oh, tell her about your foot and everything that happens.
Oh, and then today my other foot. As I was going to court, and I didn't understand that. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm sorry about that.
It's just the strangest thing. And then now they're both fine. It's supposed to like, it's just coming and going, and I don't. What's going on?
Oh, and they have a shortage of court reporters. So if you're interested in court reporting, oh, I will tell you, they make 6 figures. Oh, he's such a cutie pie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's giving somebody the side eye. I love that. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, okay, I love that one.
Yeah, that one's cute.
It's sort of like he's figuring things out in his sleep. Oh, the little cute wing.
Yeah.
I think he's such a cutie pie.
The sentence.
Anyone else?
It's a, we're called Racino.
Oh my God.
Isn't he a cutie pie?
Baby.
Oh, yeah, he's 2 weeks old.
Oh, wow. I should put a baby.
There's somebody else
And I run to the rescue judge.
Okay, oh, go ahead.
So my favorite house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be.
Well, I will tell you, prosecutors are like defense attorneys. It just really depends on who you get. Jason, Lauren,
Oh, yes, Judge.
I was just told, she's like, prosecutors are actually nice.
I'm not, they're fake. I'll let you know the secret, as long as you're nice to them first, if they're always, they're always nice. Okay. Yeah, the attorneys maybe are a little rude, but that's their.
College now, I'm studying for my LSAT at the moment, so
Oh, that's great.
the law will see me soon.
Yeah, that's great. That's law school advice that no one gave me, is go to the law school in the city you wanna live in.
Oh, really?
Because, unless you can go to like a Harvard, obviously if you're like Harvard bound, you can go anywhere, but if you're just kind of in a. Like an average, you know, an average kind of school, the school has ties to the city you wanna live in, so. I didn't go to school at St. Mary's, so when I graduated law school and I came back to San Antonio, everyone was like, I've never heard of yours. Why are you here? You don't wanna know. And
So which school?
I went to Case Western in Cleveland, it's a really good school, but, and I grew up here in San Antonio, but. No one had heard of it, and so they were gonna always pick a St. Mary's student over me, because they have got the students, so to me, that's the best one.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
You ready, Cindy? Yeah.
This first time we played there.
All right, on Rodolfo Briceño, is this an application?
No, you're.
Okay. So how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. You know, people were saying, oh, are you team Jeremiah or a Conrad or something?
Who's that? I don't
Well,
know.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, who's?
Is there a pop culture thing that I'm missing out on?
It's something about the summer I turned pretty or something.
Sure.
Oh, is it a TV show?
It's
Oh.
like a good guy, and then the other one is kind of like a bad boy.
But here's the thing.
I'll
I'm
have to.
understanding now that somebody's told me they're brothers, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, let me just tell you, my mom would have put a stop to that nonsense real quick. You know, she would be like, excuse me, this is the summer you turn pretty, but my sons are not
And
competing.
stayed at home. Did you watch Hunting Wives?
No, I haven't seen,
You
okay,
gotta watch it.
all right, that's on my list.
It is that Hunting Wife. You have to watch it alone. Don't watch it in public.
And here, like, what are you all talking about?
TV show. Sorry.
I will tell you, one time I went as a defense attorney, because I would always go see my clients at the jail. I would try to see them once a week, and I would ride the VIA bus. So I would ride the VIA bus to the courthouse. And then once I finished at the courthouse, I would walk to the Bear
All the
County
way to
jail.
the jail.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, it was fine. So I would walk there and there was a bondsman office that was right on the corner. And so it would take $1 to get a soda. And they were like, Stephanie, for you, it's free. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And then I would go see my clients. And so when you're a defense attorney, you have all these clients you have to see. And then some of my clients, their family would never visit them. So you're the only person they see.
Mhm.
So sometimes you would end up, I'll never forget my client. He was asking me, how was Godzilla? That's how long ago since it's been since I
The
was
movie.
there. And it was the one with, what is his name? the guy who played in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Matthew Broderick.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't believe my client is here. He has a serious case and he wants to know what happened in Godzilla. So we talked. So hopefully, you know that your attorney is 100% focused on your case.
Yes.
But sometimes it helps when you talk about other things,
Yes, ma'am.
so that people can realize there's still humanity out there. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I used to watch Netflix with my wife and my kids.
Oh, what was one of your favorite shows?
That one and
Did y'all do Wednesday?
no.
Don't tell me you're doing Walking Dead and you're like, well, my 3-year-old and I were walking.
Oh, gosh.
There's some other shows like that for my kids that I would watch with them. I don't remember the names.
I will tell you, growing up, I now have to tell my mom, I'm so sorry you were watching Hey Arnold.
Oh, I remember that cartoon.
Yeah. And then SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's
Mom.
a legend.
Yeah.
Classic.
All right, we're gonna go on the record in 2025 CR 004541 and 2025 CR 004546. State versus Rodolfo Brasino III. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinosa for the state.
Lauren Lefton for Mr. Brisenio.
And are you Mr. Brasino?
Right.
Counsel, you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Oh, thank you. And each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
State in each cause number, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, you're charged with theft of property, $2,500 or more with 2 previous convictions. Those are state jail felonies. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each case, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering into these plea bargain agreements, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of the cause numbers?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, Your Honor.
Mr. Rosinio, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering into plea bargain agreements in each of these cause numbers, if for any reason it's declared that you are not a U.S. citizen, you can be deported, not allowed to re-enter the United States and denied naturalization?
Yes,
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes.
All right, according to your plea bargain agreement, there's a $1,000 fine. The cases are to run concurrently. Punishment is to be assessed at 11 months in the state jail facility. State will take in consideration 2025 PF 11592, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then in the cause number ended in 4-1, how do you plea?
No contest.
And the cause number ended in 4-6, how do you plea?
No contest.
State in each cause number, is there any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. In both cases, state offers would have been marked as State's Exhibit 1 and all attached.
No objections, Your Honor.
And each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, police reports, and judgments? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes. Oh,
Okay. All right, in each cause number after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we ask you follow the agreement.
All right. Why do you keep stealing?
that was a backtrack for me.
Hmm?
That was a backtrack for me. I was staying at a motel. I needed some money. But then after that, I started going to school.
So here's the thing. You have children,
Yes, ma'am.
and what are their ages?
18, 13, 4, 3, and 1.
All right. So your last name is Briceño III. So that means that there was a second and there was a first. So do you have any relationship with Briceño Jr. and Briceño Sr.?
My grandpa passed away. My dad is.
All right. And were they good parents and a good grandfather?
Yes.
You're ruining the name. And then if you have a son, is he the fourth?
Yes.
You're ruining the name for him. Now, your son has all this baggage that they're going to have to try to repair this name. And can you imagine if everybody in this courtroom fell on hard times and our answer to falling on hard times was to go to stores and start stealing? That's what you're doing. And there are plenty of places, and I see part of the things that you were taking were baby formula, diapers, but there are plenty of places where you can get free baby formula, get free diapers. You don't have to go in and steal. And then the other thing is, you know, people want to be fruitful and multiply, fine, but you have to start thinking children are expensive. So how am I going to pay for daycare if I'm going to work or if the mother has to work? Instead of just saying, oh, my dad will watch them or my mother will watch them, because nobody asked them. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Children are expensive. You got to pay for diapers. And in your situation, is you can't afford diapers. You know what you should have done? I can't afford diapers, so I'm going to go the cloth route. But nobody wants to do cloth diapers. You know why? Because it's not convenient. It's extra work, because then you got to wash them. You understand? You're going to have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, when you wake up, that 1-year-old is probably going to be 3 or 4 and doesn't even recognize you. And do not let them bring the children to the Bear County Jail to meet with you. You just heard me say how nasty the jail is. Do not have them coming to visit you at the state jail facility. It's nasty, it's filthy, and you don't want your children to get in the habit of thinking seeing dad behind bars is okay, and that's a nice place to be. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and each cause number as previously stated, the court is finding you guilty. And the cause number ending in 4-6, the court will sentence you to 11 months in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served. This is right concurrent with 2025 CR 004541. Take in consideration 2025 PF 11592. And in cause number ending in 41, court will sentence you to 11 months in the state jail facility. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 004546. Taking consideration 2025 PF 11592. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in either of those cases?
No, Your Honor.
All right, in each of the cases, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
And just so the court knows, these cases were about a year old, and since then he did enroll in cosmetology school and so he is aspiring to do better, and hopefully when he's released, he'll be able to finish that education. So he is trying.
You know, usually males do very well in
Yeah.
cosmetology school.
Yeah,
That's who you go to for a good haircut, if you're
exactly.
female. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true. So hopefully this doesn't derail you totally when you start.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting done and finishing, to get my license.
All right, so let me explain something about getting your license. Both of these cases are what's called crimes of moral turpitude. So when you try to get your license, this is gonna pop up. But it's not impossible for you to get your license, but you just cause an impairment to that, right? But there is someone who graduated from felony drug court, and everybody was telling them, you can't be an attorney. I'm sorry, that dream is dead for you because of all your past. And guess what? He has his license. He's an attorney. It just took him extra steps to do it, and he had extra things to prove to people. So it's not impossible, but you're gonna have to do extra steps. You're gonna have to get letters from people and show that you changed. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Good luck.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's this.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, thank you. God bless you too.
He's a nice guy. So I went to a CLE on Saturday where the TLAP attorney spoke.
Mhm.
And he told, I mean, this was wild.
Oh, yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, but he told his own story, which is in 1990, he picked up an ag assault on a public servant for pulling a gun on a process server.
Yeah.
And that's when TLAP apparently stepped in for him, helped him get into rehab, and he's still a lawyer.
Okay, let me just tell you,
Mind blowing.
this is something about being an attorney.
Ready to go. Yeah.
A lot of things are forgivable, but one thing that usually they don't forgive and you get disbarred, if you commingle funds with your client,
Yeah,
or if you take your client's money,
taking.
or if you don't stay in contact with your client. So those are the three things you should always do.
I was gonna say lying to the bar.
Yes.
That's a big no.
Oh, yeah, that is. And if they said something for a hearing, show up.
Yes.
You know, that attorney, it's like 20 years ago, I can't think of his name, he was very good looking. And he took his funds out of his account, what's it called, guys?
Yeah.
He spent it all. It was
Yeah.
like $100,000 and committed suicide. Do you remember him?
No, I don't.
Do you know anymore?
Kendall County just indicted an attorney for either commingling or taking funds. It sounds messy. Yeah,
Oh,
I hate taking funds.
So when you say, you like, is that?
Thank y'all for your time.
all right, thank you. Have a good one.
I think they're
On driving, it's third down.
Yes. Ah,
So this one is
all right, Counsel Andrade?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
It's a discovery hearing. I had asked Jason to view a video. The video was obtained. I believe we have all evidence. I was able to show a video to my client. Jason tendered an offer. We're respectfully asking if we can come back tomorrow or Wednesday. Jason put a expiration since he'll be leaving this court. He just wants to make a couple phone calls from the jail.
All right,
Discuss
Ms.
it.
Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
we can bring you back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Norma, on Andrade,
Yes, ma'am.
tomorrow. I know.
It's kind of late, Judge, and we already submitted the thing.
Oh, just tell them.
Wednesday or Friday is better.
Thursday.
I can't do Thursday.
It'll have to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We can order them in the morning, whatever. Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thursday,
when we're done.
Hey, Danny Williams,
Andrade, come on.
Danny Williams, could somebody make an announcement for Danny Williams? In the hallway? And Norma, that's on page 5. Where's his attorney?
This is back. It's the so let's see. The cowboy.
Danny Ray Williams?
Oh, I have no idea, Judge. I never been trying.
All right, we're gonna go on the record in 2025 CR 008393, State versus Danny Ray Williams for the state. All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 3:32 a.m. The defendant has not made an appearance. Request from the state,
Lawful Richard or judge's warrant?
judge's warrant. The court will grant a judge's warrant, remand the defendant without bond. If the defendant makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Give this to you.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
And yeah, that's a judge's warrant. And then Isidro Garcia. He's on page 11. That was supposed to be a restitution hearing. Oh, Norma, this actually shows. Is he also Antonio Garcia? Oh, no, he's not. Just one second. All right. State, do you all have a restitution amount on Isidro Garcia? It's on page 11 of 11. All right, thank you. But yeah, just. Yes, it is. Yes, it's anything that the state have. Sometimes, well, now officers have those body cameras. So sometimes those haven't been downloaded yet. And then sometimes they have dash cams. And since everybody has a Ring camera, sometimes they have that. Then sometimes what's missing is they do an extraction with a search warrant of someone's cell phone. And that takes a while. And then drug testing from the labs take a while. All right, so we are done for today, everyone. Yay! Okay, the intern is like, yay. Okay. Okay, so I tell you what, I'll recall it for tomorrow. Norma, Isidro Garcia